Thank you for the great response to my last effort to take you through one of my greatest experiences in life. I never really expected to get such positive feedback from so many of you, so I'm truly grateful for that. Today marks the 16th anniversary of my 400 not out against England at the Antigua Recreation Ground. I'm happy to partner with the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs of Trinidad and Tobago to bring another momentous occasion to you from where I stood. This was a test series that all of us at one point wanted to forget. It was devastating playing against our oldest rival, England, and being ripped apart game after game. The history of our cricket in its early days was entrenched in colonialism, so much so that in 1950, after we triumphed against England in England for the first time, the West Indies cricket team became the heart and soul of every West Indian. The men in white flannels donning the maroon cap were now representing and stood as that pillar of hope which was so desperately needed during those times. The series in 2004 against England started in Jamaica, and after the first innings, England nor the West Indies had the advantage. But then disaster struck. We were bowled out for 47 in the second innings and suffered an embarrassing defeat.
Gone straight up and caught. Gone.
That'll do it. The Queen's Park Oval, Trinidad and Tobago, was the venue for the second test. Some more below-par cricket caused us to suffer another defeat. Now thinking about it, there is so much similarity and relevance in how I felt then and what we are experiencing now as a nation. Today, we are suffering. Everything is at a standstill. Our friends, family at home and abroad, our brothers and sisters throughout the Caribbean are all experiencing their toughest economic time. Feeling frustrated, helpless, and of course scared, not sure how long your resources are going to last because of what we are going through right now. We are fighting an invisible enemy that is partial to none. We are all feeling the same, healthy and willing to work, but the COVID-19 virus has been able to push us back. Our backs are now against the wall. I felt the same halfway through the series against England. 2 test matches, 31 runs in 4 innings, and I really didn't know where I was going wrong. I was confused and not sure how I was going to score runs. But I kept aggressively working on the physical side of my game, and quietly, whenever I had time, kept saying to myself, stay positive, things have to get better. The 3rd test match came, and a hat-trick of defeats against England was the end result. During that test, I took a couple body blows, but I hung in there and started feeling more confident about my game. Nothing to shout about. I only got a couple 30s, but I felt that some batting form was coming back. A statement that we hear a lot these days, flatten the curve. That downward spiral I was on started to even out, and I left Barbados with a lot more confidence than I arrived with. We won the toss in Antigua, and there was some hesitance to bat first. Every game before that we batted first with no success. But it was impossible looking at the pitch to do anything but to bat. I walked in after we lost a couple wickets, started cautiously to ensure I got my eyes in, picked up what the pitch was doing, and then I got into the groove. Did I have the world record on my mind? No, how could I, when I only had 100 runs in 6 innings prior to that? I just wanted to bat us into a safe position so we don't lose the series 4-0 against England.
It's 150 for Brian Lara. He's off and running on one of those marathon innings once again.
Lara's down the ground. That's going to be his first 6. A acclaim all around the ground from supporters of both teams and supporters of neither.
There he goes. That's a 300 for Lara. He'll get there comfortably. Second triple century for Ryan Lara, and isn't he happy? It took him a long time to get runs in this series.
When was it apparent that it could happen? I suppose late on the second day, when the English bowlers looked tired.
Butcher's the man coming in. So Brian Lara reaches another milestone. 350 not out.
That's gone a long, long way.
One more.
There it is. The world record has fallen once again to Brian Charles Lara of Trinidad and Tobago and the West Indies. The second time in his career that he's broken this record.
But what I really want to say is that I have learned over the years the need to embrace feelings of helplessness, frustration, nervousness, and use them and turn them into positives.
Lara will have the strike. There goes the sweep. There it is. Perhaps the most significant single ever in the history of Test match cricket.
There is no greater feeling than when achieving and ascending in the face of extreme adversity. We can overcome this, and we will. Right now is the best time to start putting together a plan for you and your family for the future. Take care.
Lara, Lara, Lara.